The Last of Us has returned for its second season to Max. In case you all don't know, I'm a bit of a Last of Us fanatic. I have played the game multiple times at this point, both games multiple times, including on this channel. Shameless plug. Go back and check those out if you would like. But season 2 is here. I am ecstatic, and episode 1 did not disappoint. We're going to get into everything. Before we get into all the nitty gritty, let me introduce the guys. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase. What's happening?
You already know I am in. Splatterfest King is in the building. It's my time of season. You know what we do here. Click. Oh, no, we on Stalker time this time, right? Stalker's time. Let's go.
That's it. Live from the man cave. The lights are on a little bit brighter tonight. It's Leo, the mama one of God. What's happening?
I hate this show. I hate that I have to watch it.
You love this show. Knock it off.
You can.
Deep in the heart of Texas. I heard there's some stalkers down there as well. Man, listen, it's Wendy's. What's happening?
So you saw the training sequence that was going on there with Ellie. So that's what we do down here with them.
Yeah.
Pull them up, clock them up, take them out.
We do. That's it. Oh, man. And I, of course, am your man in the chair, Aaron. All right, guys, let's get into it. The Last of Us season 2 kicked off. It was a little bit of a wait. I think they made us wait, year and a half? 2 years almost? Year and a half, 2 years, something like that. It was close. It seemed like it was a little while. I'm glad they did the recap in the very beginning because I was like, oh, hey, call me back up on kind of like where we were a little bit. I remembered, but it was good to get that little refresher because it's been a little while. So I'm going to start here. I love the fact that it's following very closely to the game, but still yet it has those subtle differences here or there where I'm like, okay, they added some creative direction, but I like the creative direction that they're going with. Nothing's too like out of left field where I'm like, oh, and I think one of my biggest concerns heading into this season. So like for the most part in the first season, outside of that, like the scene that you kind of see right out of the game where it was like, the clickers and Joel and Ellie from season 1, right? They had that little like hallway scene. But I think my concern was like, how are the infected going to look in close range battles where it's like just a couple of them and like people going to stab them? Because that's like from the game, right? Like you sneak up on them and you stab them. It looked fantastic when they did it in the show. I thought the way that she had to like, it wasn't just, stab him in the head. She had to like stab a couple times, find the right spot. That, you know what I'm saying? Like it just all the combat and everything so far, super clean. Like, so I'll start there. The story so far. What did you guys think about the Eugene thing is an add-on, just so you guys know. That's Eugene, that whole thing with Joel killing the girl's husband, blah, blah, blah. That's an add-on to the show. He's mentioned in the game, but he's not a part of the game. Like you don't see him at any point in time in the game. Okay. So like they kind of added that whole backstory of like Joel killing her husband, which I thought was kind of a little bit of a twist where I was like, okay.
And this is the person you decide to fucking get therapy from?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think I would have access to shit.
She's the only one. She's the only one. I'm gonna talk to a brick fucking wall before I talk to her.
He needs some help. I go give him help.
I mean, look, my hot take of the night is fuck Ellie. Damn, bro. Fuck her. We didn't even get there yet.
What did Ellie do?
Fuck her. I can't stand this little teenage bullshit.
Yeah, but that's how she acts in the game too.
Yeah, but Joel needs to take her ass to that fucking barn that he had. That the guy was fucking pulling back on her and bust her in her fucking face one time and see how much respect she get. You don't want nobody to pull back on your ass. That's a 350-pound man. That's a 300-pound man. And if he would have not pulled back, your whole jaw and fucking nose would be gone.
If she'd have woke up after all of this shit was over,
and all her teeth is out on the fucking floor, she would have swallowed and choked on the teeth.
Dribbling. She'd have looked like Oliver from Invincible and shit.
You think she thinks she's such a fucking badass in this goddamn fucking show? Meanwhile, fucking every time she fights a fucking walker or whatever the fuck the infected are, she always ends up getting fucking bit.
Yeah, I think that's gonna fucking backfire eventually. Because she's
sorry, the teenage angst just pissed me off in this episode.
Nah, it's all good, man.
That guitar would have got broken right on the fucking doorknob as soon as I walked out of it. You giving me fucking attitude? You giving me attitude? I should have let them suck your ass dry on that goddamn fucking table in the hospital.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, at this point, I thought it was. Listen, I did not fucking like Ellie either, but I thought it was a good idea for her to mature and grow up, and she's going through that age where she wants to be independent. She has kind of embraced, where they are and what they have to do, and she's kind of starting to feel herself a little bit.
Is that she need a foot in her ass?
Yeah, but listen, he's got a lot of guilt based off of what happened, the previous episode.
He saved her fucking life. If she has a problem with it, let her.
The fact that he sold her first, don't mean.
Yeah.
Still, he sold it to try to better her life. It didn't work out for her. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, he can't say that. He doesn't want her to know about that, but it's possible that she may already know, because I'm still trying to figure out why she has so much animosity from him. So
because she finds out.
Yeah,
but she doesn't know right now. She should be happy as a fucking.
No. She knows now.
I think
she does know now.
I think she knows.
She knows.
Yeah,
I think she knows.
You gotta understand. This is 5 years later.
Yeah. So you think he told her?
No. She finds out over the course of those 5 years.
Yeah, I think.
So we don't get to see that part when she finds out when he does.
You will.
There's always flashbacks in the last.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're in the future now.
Okay, so that explains a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Because now she has a reason to be upset, but still she's a fucking little brat. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Break the guitar on top of her head, fucking WWE style. Fuck her.
I mean, like that. That's honestly though, that's part of this. That's like a major key of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's literally like Ellie. If you want, like, say whatever you want. Joel saves her life, and then she's resentful of him for that, because at the end of the day, like, I hate to say it this way, but like she feels like her life could have been so much more, and it could have been done for the better good. They would have found a cure potentially and cured a bunch of people and all that. Like that's how she feels about it at the end of the day. She's the selfless route. But Joel's like, I saved your life, so like you would have been dead if it wasn't for me. So it's a you know what I'm saying? Like
those fucking fireflies. How many were there? 12. Not near one of them was a half near doctor.
No. And when he got her from the place, that was more than 12. That was a whole facility.
There was only 12 grave signs. All I saw was 12 of them.
I mean, that's the 12 you saw.
It was the 12 people they knew.
There were more than 12 of them. There's a decent amount. But I get what you're saying though. I know, but I mean, like, if you want to get technical though, Joel did kill off a doctor or a scientist. Like, he killed off important people. You know what I'm saying? Like he did. Yeah, shit happens. I mean, okay, I guess. Like,
he has trauma from his daughter. Fuck it. Hey, you try to kill my other daughter, my other newfound daughter, supposedly, and then you trying to kill her. Guess what's gonna happen? You let me loose and you give me a gun, you're gonna end up with a bullet in your ass.
They didn't let him
and
loose.
You a little ungrateful ass.
It's gonna be all right, bro. Just relax.
Look,
it's gonna be all right.
That's what I got. Kafu, fucking Hassan chop right through the throat.
Well, I mean, listen, for where I stand right now, hello girlfriend's definitely gonna get chewed. I just see that. hello girlfriend's definitely gonna get fucking.
And I'm gonna enjoy every part of seeing Ellie fucking cry her fucking brains out.
No, Ellie's girl?
Yeah.
Nah, she's not.
She's gonna get chewed, bro.
She's not, bro. You guys forget from the game. She's pregnant. She's pregnant right now. She's pregnant with the Asian dude's baby.
Jesse.
Mm-hmm. yeah, she's gonna have a little demon spawn baby after she gets bit on the fucking ankle or some shit.
I don't know, bro. Listen, maybe they go a different direction with that whole route, but in the game, that's what happened. She's pregnant, and then her and Ellie decide to live out the rest of their days raising the baby. That's how it goes. Is the show gonna go that route? I have no freaking idea. Maybe. It kind of seems like they're following kind of close to the script of the game.
Nah, she's gonna get chewed.
Maybe.
She's gonna get chewed, and then that's gonna be that. They're gonna have to.
They're gonna take a different creative direction on that one.
They're gonna have to put her down. You watch. They're gonna get chewed. They're gonna have to put her down.
She's a rabid dog, bro. They're gonna put her down. Jesus.
After you get fucking bit, that's what should happen.
That's what happened.
That's what she said in the goddamn hallway scene before the stalker. She was like, "Oh, I don't have to shoot you in the face yet."
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. How about now?
I think if I had any, and I'm really being overcritical maybe, but I think that if I had a gripe about the show, I know Ellie in the game isn't exactly she's not frail, but she's also not. I mean, she's a smaller girl, but she's always used like she's just like in the game. She's really like, I don't know what you want to call it. She's like a little spider monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like she's scrappy and she does what she's got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of already have a problem with the casting of Abby because Abby doesn't look like Abby from the game.
Yeah, Abby Jack in the game. Son.
Abby is yoked in the game, bro. Like yoked. like and this girl, the girl who I think it's Caitlin Dever, I think is her name or something like that. She's been in a bunch of stuff and she's a great actress, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work.
They needed to impose her head on like a Ronda Rousey body or something like that.
Because like you're gonna tell me she's gonna be the one that takes out Joel. Like yeah, it's a lot of convincing there.
Look, it's been 5 years. Maybe she gets yoked over the next, these 5 years, and they show up, and she's approaching the thing. She's still wearing the big coat right now, so you can't tell.
But the thing is,
the sleeveless run again.
The pan out we got at the end of episode 1 was literally them finding that camp. So that to me makes it sound like they found the camp already, and that's who she is. Like she's
no. It's 5 years later they found the camp, bro.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything in terms of her being. I think that's just who they went with because she's a good actress. I think she is a good actress.
She's gonna be yoked. Watch, she'll take off. She'll take off the Parker and be like, yeah.
By the way, The Last of Us producers, you're not sneaky. Putting episode 1 out on the weekend of the Masters golf tournament is really, really sneaky of you motherfuckers. Just so you know, I don't like that. You're not taking me golfing to be like season 2, bro. That's what you're doing to me right now.
Yeah, little innuendos and shit.
If that death hits half as hard as the video game death, I'm gonna be in fucking tears. Just so you know, like that.
Come on, Zaddy gonna do it. Zaddy gonna die right.
Oh, that death is.
He gonna die right.
That death is.
You should put you in the fucking whoever comes near his ass.
We're going golfing, son.
Yeah,
Top of golf.
Yeah, let him have the fucking clubs though. But the thing is, the one problem I do have about it is that okay, you're in the fucking, there's clickers inside there. Why the fuck am I gonna go at you with a knife when I got a shotty in my backpack?
They want to make noise.
Come
on, son. It's
like a game, too.
No, it doesn't matter. It's the game, bro.
There's noise though. You're trying to make the least amount of noise possible. God forbid there's any other ones around. That's the problem.
her falling to the floor is it enough noise? And her throwing the bottle.
Of course it was, but the stalker found her immediately.
Yep.
Did it not?
After she stepped over the bottle.
Yeah.
The other infected was still turned the other way. That's the only reason why she won that first fight.
I think I get what you're saying, but I think the thing you have to keep in mind is that The Last of Us actually does a pretty solid job of making you remember that there's different levels to the infected. You know what I'm saying? The runners are kind of like, they hear well, but they don't hear like clickers hear. Like clickers hearing is like supersonic. Stalkers hearing is like supersonic. The regular runners, they hear you, but they don't like. There's a reason why she was able to walk and step on the glass after they broke the bottle, and that's what actually got the runner's attention, was her stepping on the glass, and then she had to panic and go stab it 4 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? If that was a clicker, she was dead. It was gonna rip her into shreds. Like that's just the reality of the situation. That's how they work. Like, you know.
And that bear got fucking ripped apart too. With the this is why I don't like Ellie. Oh, let's go over there. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's go do over there. Let's go do. I'm like,
she feeling herself because she can't. She can't.
Chase your muted.
Chase your muted. Merch coming soon.
Merch coming soon, man. So listen, she feeling herself right now. Her confidence is way up. You know what I'm saying? She just took on a 300-pound dude and made him tap out. Like, she feeling no pain right now, bro.
Mm-hmm. And first off, in that barn fight, he could have power bombed the shit out of her ass. But that's what I would have done. You got my arm, and you're already halfway off of that.
But that's not the point, man. He's supposed to do that. He's supposed to.
She's feeling herself. She doesn't want to get. Don't hold back, right? You don't want me to hold back. Let me break your spine real quick. See how you like that, and tell Joel to come see me. His old ass. Fucking glasses over there trying to fix a fuse box. What kind of pussy, man?
Don't let Leo fool you, folks. Leo love the kid.
I mean, for real.
I hate disobedient, ungrateful fucking.
Well, maybe you don't let kids.
Fucking kids, okay? I'm sorry. How much shit Joel been through for this little girl for the last one season?
Listen, man, this is.
Man, my man called her cargo at one point in time, bro. Stop.
Yeah,
She is fucking cargo. He should go back to that shit,
son.
He should go back to that shit. Kick her out the fucking garage. Go find your own fucking place to live. Fuck out of here.
That's the whole point. The dynamic of their relationship went from she's cargo to now she's like a kid to me. But
go back to cargo. She's giving you cargo. Okay, hey, get the fuck out my house. Go ahead, go find cargo out there.
But Joel acts like a normal dad. He just takes that on the chin. He's like, "It's my teenage daughter. She's being a bitch."
He's not like a normal dad. You would have got a drop kick from me. I'll tell you that shit
about it.
I would have drop kick in the door. Boom! Are you going to the dance night? You fucking with my guitar? Wow! Hold on. Get the fuck out.
Yo, so let's talk about this new stalker, man. This stalker right now. I love when they speed the zombies up, because now you can't just dance around them. Your ass gotta move. And this damn thing, yo, it thinks, it strategizes. I was like, yeah, I like this. This works.
Took a bite out of her ass too.
I loved that whole scene when they went back to the camp and were explaining what they ran into, and she's like, so just what you said. It literally hunted me. It hid. It had a strategy on how to get me, how to jump me. Like, it's not like the other ones. Like, it's not stupid.
It did what we did. It lured me in.
Lured me in, exactly. Like, it was dope. And then she actually said it stalked. I was like, okay, it's a stalker. We get it.
And the thing is the way it did it smart. I did like the way that it climbed on the ventilation system in the beginning, and you saw it in the background, and it kept passing every aisle. It was coming right behind her in every other aisle. It was pretty, and it hit in the one place you gotta look in the middle of the room is a box. Wouldn't you check all the way around the goddamn box? You can make sure there's nothing on the other side of that motherfucker. You just keep walking straight.
Uh-oh. Looks like my little clicker is going off. I'll be back.
You're good. I mean, like, I'll say this: the look of the clicker, spot on. The way it looked, it was scary. It was creepy. It had the little,
it definitely was.
The eyes were glowing. It had the things coming out of its mouth. I was like, bro, no.
I'm like, yeah, bro, you need
no.
Get some antibiotics for that shit.
That's why I always said, even when I played the game, like, the bloaters and the clickers are one thing, because you could kind of strategize around them, throw a bottle, blah, blah, blah. The stalkers were always the worst part, because it's like they're actually like smart and they hide in spots where they know you're going to come around the corner and they jump you and they, like shit like that. Like, in the game, they're the worst to me. Like, I hated them.
Yeah, I can't see. That's why I can't watch this shit, because I had the lights off. I was like, I'm looking around. I was like, I should have something in my head right now.
Because the creepy part is that they're quiet. Like, you just don't hear them. You don't hear them. You don't fucking hear them at all. You're like,
quiet as hell. And
you're
fast.
like, oh, okay.
And really fucking fast.
After Ellie falls and she's like walking around, you see it way off in the background, running across the shelf, and I'm like, yeah, baby, let's go.
You know where that was going immediately. Crazy. And then how about how after she got bit, after that whole scene, she went back and she like made the horseshoe with the knife.
Yeah.
People doesn't know that if it ever pops up, they wouldn't know she got bit. It'd just be I got cut by a knife or something like that.
Yeah, but she did it. She did the same thing with the tattoo on her arm with her first bite.
Yeah.
But you can still see the fucking whoever did that tattoo is horrible. First off, you are fucking horrible. Well, if she did that herself, she is fucking horrible, because she ain't feeling nothing. You can still see the bite right there.
I think it's very similar to the tattoo in the game. Maybe I'll put a picture up here. We'll see. I think I might put some pictures up here to show you guys. But I think it's very, very like the game. What I will say is the setup so far, ending the episode off with Abby and Co finding the camp and making their way towards there. It's obviously a setup towards The Last of Us Part 2 of the game, at least. I mean, I have no issues. Like, as far as this little thing, like I said, the actress playing Abby, she's a good actress, but I think that might backfire on them. We'll see. Maybe they make it work, creative direction, stuff like that. But like ultimately, I knew as soon as I saw more infected, I knew Chase was going to be in because that's what he wanted from season 1. Like you got way more in the first episode of season 2 than you did the first couple episodes of season 1. So like to me, that just means there's going to be more of them. And the showrunner said there's going to be more infected moving forward, like throughout the show.
But this is how the first season started. It started off with a banger. With the old lady across the street and everything like that. So I just want to make sure. I just hope that they don't give us too much fillery type of psychotic or Joel going to the therapist every fucking other day. I don't need to see all that shit. I do like the prepping aspect of it, of the whole thing that happened at the end too with the pipe. That was dope. Yeah. That was really dope. The way they did that the freaking everything could be sensed by the vibrations in the vines inside the pipe, which actually does make fucking sense. He cracked open the pipe, so now they can feel the vibrations of what's going on, so they can know where the horde can go to go get more infected, to make more infected. Yeah, exactly. So that makes perfect sense to me. So I was like, wow, okay, that's fucking great. And then, what was the other part that I really, really did like? The shit, the whole friendship between her and the new chick. I was like, okay. You were just with him, and now you're with her. What kind of a swappy sweep swap that was going on in here? I'm like, all right, go ahead, go do you, boo boo.
But that's exactly how she acts in the game too.
Oh, so she meant for the streets.
Yeah, she's for the streets.
She's for the streets.
For the streets.
Okay.
I mean, I think that because and this too. It's kind of the genius of writing the story, because there is a limited population, and especially for a teen, there's a limited population of kids to choose from. So for them to put that piece into the story and make it a part of what's going on, like there's people coming, but everybody's not kind of on the same class with everything, and so now these two kids that are close in age have found each other, and so there's sisterhood going on there's best friend thing going on here, and apparently Abby likes girls, so now that thing takes a chance. I don't think that Ellie I think that Ellie just likes being liked. I don't think that she originally out the gate just kind of decided that she likes girls. I think that this is something that just happened along the way because her and this other girl connected, and she likes the closeness, and she likes having someone and whatnot. But that's why I can't wait for her to get chewed up, because got to get eaten.
I wonder if that is a thing they'll do. It's possible.
We did see it in the next episode that's coming up. She was fighting for her life with a bunch of infected in the bottom of it, and it looked like it caught her ass.
Yeah. Cholo smart aleck your ass up.
It looked like it caught her ass on the foot.
Cock blocking my man Jesse. And he already
and he has a baby with this chick now that I know. So shit.
Yeah.
That's why she broke up. That's why Jesse said, no, let's not have the baby while we're dealing with all this shit. And she said, no, I want to have it. And there it goes.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think we're in for a real treat this season. Early reviews of people who got to see the first couple episodes said some of it is really peak TV. If episode 1 is any indication, I mean, I'm locked in. The amount of infected we saw, like you guys said, the bear, the introduction of the stalkers. We didn't see any clickers or bloaters, but that's okay because we got them last year. So I'm assuming we just sprinkled them in throughout the course of this year as well.
Yeah.
But when they probably attack the base, you probably see them.
You probably see a bunch
with a whole bunch of shit coming out.
Yeah, I think the clickers are no longer the prime. What I don't know the game, but it seems like as you move from territory to territory, the clickers and stalkers and all of that will all be different. There'll be different progressions of them, which would be the smart thing to do to keep it interesting. So you might two of them here, but I don't think you're gonna quite see them like you did season 1.
Yeah, possible. But yeah, I mean, listen, we're locked in. We hope you guys are locked in. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Talk about anything that maybe we missed or you want to chat about in the comments. Let us know down below. Obviously, we're going to cover it every week. You guys will get a new review from us Sundays or Mondays ish, depending. But yeah, we're going to be locked into this for the rest of I think there's 7 episodes in total, so we got 7 weeks, so 6 more weeks.
Yeah, I think it was 8 last year.
Yeah, I think they said 7 this year, 1 less, but they're all an hour long. They give you a full hour. It's an hour. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I like about it.
Hey,
on the episode.
Hey, Disney Plus, did you hear that? They gave you a full hour.
They do give you a full hour.
Who would have thunk it?
Very true. Very
It
true.
works.
But yeah, you guys let us know down below. Before we get out of here, I'm going to hit you guys with a quick spiel. Your boys are very close to 2,800 subscribers over here on YouTube. We appreciate the love and support in our recent videos, but as I always say, these bills do not pay themselves. So please continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. Click the like and subscribe button down below. It's free for you guys, helps us out more than you will ever know. While you're down in the comment section, check out a couple of the links in the description. First one is to become a channel member, aka a hothead. For just $2.99 a month, you get priority comments in the comment section of our weekly podcast. I'll talk more about that in a minute. You can spam some emotes. There's one in there that makes Leo drink. It's all part of the contract. Don't worry about whatever face you're seeing over there. Contractual obligations, that's what it is. You can join our Discord server, play some Marvel Rivals with us if you dare. I tend to get a little angry at Marvel Rivals and my teammates. I apologize in advance if you decide to go down that journey with us.
Anytime.
You guys should also consider checking out the merch shop, Mancave101.org. Spring seems to finally, potentially, hopefully, be here. You guys can get some new t-shirts, some drinkware, all that. I'm gonna let Chase talk more about what's going on in the merch shop, because every time I walk by the art department, they immediately get, they do not let me in. I'm immediately kicked out because I drink all the coffee and eat all the donuts, and that's who I am. So
yeah, listen, man. I'm working on it, boy. They said they might give you a pass one day.
All right, cool.
But Mancave101.org is the merch shop. It is the swag shop. Go in there and copy something. Everything for the nerds and the blurs. Like my man said, everything from hats to t-shirts, hoodies, drinkware. Summer's coming. You got to get your drink on. Going to be thirsty out there. We want you to be properly hydrated and whatnot. So we got plenty of that great stuff up in there. You can get your aqua velvet on or whatever have you. Listen, my big guys go up to 4 or 5X in the t-shirts. So we want you guys to not have belly shirts walking around in summer. That's not cute, not even for nerds. We're not doing that and whatnot. And like my man said, listen, these bills don't pay themselves. This helps us out. We thank you in advance. And best of all, no tariffs. I'm done.
I mentioned our podcast briefly a few moments ago. Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can catch us live streaming right here on YouTube as well as Facebook and Instagram. If you're an audio listener, you can catch the playback on Spotify and or Apple Podcasts. If you guys could leave a nice review over there. 5 stars is obviously preferable, but anything you got to say it with your chest, as I always say. I've heard negative reviews lead to stalkers showing up outside your house. I don't know nothing about that. That's what I heard happens. I have no idea. And I'm talking about the infected, not anything else, you weirdos. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next trailer, in the next episode reaction. Peace.
That's crazy.
Pull up to the Mancave. 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 Pull up to the Mancave.